I just want to take a minute, and if you're going to be receiving prophetic ministry, how do you prepare for that? How do you get ready to receive a word? Now, here's one of the biggest things I can say. The point of prophecy in the New Testament, I've said this a few other places, is not for other people to be the voice of God for you, but to both confirm what you're hearing and jumpstart your own conversation with God. And so if you're in this place where you're thinking about receiving a word, let me tell you a couple things you can do. First of all is ask God for a word for yourself, right? Most of us are doing that anyway, right? We're trying to hear God. We're trying to listen for His will in our lives in certain areas. And, so here's a couple questions that are really good ones to start with. Ask God to show you a picture that describes how He feels about you. That's one. Just take a pencil, write it down. Just ask Him to show you a picture that demonstrates how He feels about you. Another one is ask Him. One of the things I do when I'm asking for a word for somebody I know really well, and I don't want to just give them my feelings for them, I'll ask God to give me a picture that makes no sense, and then have Him kind of break down what it means. So you can ask Him, show me a picture that makes no sense. And you grab the first non-negative thing that pops into your head and then ask God, what does it mean? What is this? What is this? What is this? Ask God for words. And then the final thing you might do is write down specifically the areas where you are waiting on God for answers, the issues that you're struggling with. Just write those down. So now you've got this kind of grid for some ways that God is speaking to you and things that are important to you. Now, as you go in to receive a prophetic word, what's really important is not to elevate them to the status of God, okay? Listen, you have Holy Spirit on the inside. So say yes, say when they're speaking, listen with your heart. Listen with your spirit. Listen. And if you hear things and they bring the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, just the sign of God's presence, listen to those things. Now, there's going to be some things you're like, it doesn't make any sense at all. You can lay those aside. You'll hear other things that will resonate exactly with what you've just written down. That's exciting, right? And then the final thing is you may hear some things and they bring the opposite. They bring fear, depression, despair, things like that. It doesn't even matter if they seem right. Kick them to the curb. Just throw them out. Because God knows your address. He knows how to reach you. And if it is of Him, He'll find another way to reach you with that. But as you're listening, like I said, first get your own word. Get your own understanding. Get your own hearing. Then listen for confirmation, but also then become ready to listen for the voice of God through other people and to filter it for yourself. Does that make sense? So listen, so excited. Hey, Brian and Stephanie. Listen, guys, tonight, if you'd like a prophetic ministry, again, I'll put the link to sign up for that. But then also we're doing a live prophetic event at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So see you guys later. Take care.